The Panama Canal is a symbol of human ambition. Stretching 50 miles, it cuts through dense jungles and rugged mountains. For over 100 years, this engineering feat has driven global trade. Ships from all over the world pass through its locks, avoiding the dangerous route around South America. The Panama Canal significantly reduced shipping times. It forever changed the landscape of commerce. Before the canal, sailing from New York to San Francisco was a daunting task. Ships had to brave the perilous waters of Cape Horn. This hazardous route around South America's tip added thousands of miles to the journey. The Panama Canal cut travel time dramatically. It opened up new economic opportunities. The effect on global trade was immense. The canal's influence goes beyond shipping lanes. It spurred the growth of cities and reshaped international relations. It represents human ingenuity and collaboration. The Panama Canal remains crucial to global trade. The story of the Panama Canal is one of overcoming great challenges. It showcases human perseverance. It highlights the transformative power of engineering. But today, the canal faces new hurdles. Climate change and geopolitical shifts pose questions about its future. How will this legendary waterway evolve in a changing world? Constructing the Panama Canal was a monumental engineering achievement. It was an enormous undertaking. Thousands of workers toiled for years in a harsh and demanding environment. The project encountered numerous challenges. Deadly diseases, difficult terrain, and political instability were constant issues. The concept of a canal through Panama had existed for centuries. Spanish explorer Vasco Núñez de Balboa first crossed the isthmus in 1513. He understood the strategic significance of this narrow land strip. However, serious construction efforts didn't begin until the late 19th century. The French, led by Ferdinand de Lesseps, started the project in 1881. Their efforts were hampered by disease, landslides, and financial issues. Thousands of workers died from yellow fever and malaria. The project was abandoned in 1889. The United States, under President Theodore Roosevelt, took over in 1904. The Americans learned from the French failures. They enforced strict sanitation measures to fight disease. They used advanced machinery to excavate the tough terrain. They also negotiated a treaty with Panama, securing the rights to build and control the canal. The Panama Canal is encountering significant challenges in the modern era. Climate change is a major factor. The canal is highly dependent on fresh water. It requires large quantities to function its locks. However, rainfall in Panama is becoming more unpredictable. Droughts are occurring more often. This significantly threatens the canal's operations. Water scarcity isn't the only issue. The canal is also facing growing competition. The expansion of global trade has led to larger ships. These enormous vessels need more water to pass through the canal. This adds extra pressure on Panama's freshwater supplies. The Panama Canal Authority is working to tackle these issues. They are investing in water-saving technologies. They are considering building new reservoirs. They are also exploring ways to enhance the canal's efficiency. The future of the Panama Canal hinges on effectively addressing these challenges. The canal remains a crucial artery for global trade. Maintaining its operation is vital for the global economy. Innovation and adaptation are essential to securing the canal's future. As the Panama Canal faces these hurdles, a new contender has entered the arena: the Tehuantepec Corridor. This bold initiative aims to establish a fresh trade route across Mexico's narrowest stretch, the Isthmus of Tehuantepec. The corridor will link the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans through a network of railways, highways, and pipelines. The concept of the Tehuantepec Corridor is not new. It has been envisioned as a potential trade route for centuries. Its strategic location offers a shorter path between the two oceans compared to the Panama Canal. Recent progress in infrastructure and technology has made the corridor a more feasible option. The Mexican government has prioritized the development of the Tehuantepec Corridor. They have invested significantly in enhancing infrastructure. They are also providing incentives to attract businesses to the area. The corridor has the potential to revolutionize the economy of southern Mexico. The Tehuantepec Corridor signifies a new era in the history of interoceanic trade. It offers an alternative to the Panama Canal. It has the potential to alter global shipping patterns. It also presents both opportunities and challenges for Mexico and the global community. Section 5. A Tale of Two Passages. Comparing the Panama Canal and the Tehuantepec Corridor. The Panama Canal and the Tehuantepec Corridor each have their own strengths and face different challenges. Grasping these distinctions is essential for evaluating their potential effects on global trade. The Panama Canal is advantageous due to its well-established infrastructure. Having been operational for over a century, it has a reliable track record. The canal's locks are capable of accommodating a diverse range of vessels. Additionally, its strategic location in Panama is bolstered by a stable political environment and a robust financial sector. On the other hand, the Tehuantepec Corridor, though still in development, presents several benefits over the Panama Canal. It offers a shorter shipping route between Asia and the east coast of the United States. Unlike the Panama Canal, it doesn't depend on a complex lock system, potentially reducing shipping times and costs. However, the Tehuantepec Corridor has its own set of hurdles. The project demands substantial investment to enhance infrastructure and must tackle security issues in the region. The corridor's success hinges on Mexico's ability to attract foreign investment and foster a business-friendly climate. Section 6. Shifting tides. The geopolitical impact of the Tehuantepec Corridor. The rise of the Tehuantepec Corridor carries profound geopolitical consequences. It has the capacity to alter global shipping routes and could also change the regional power dynamics. For decades, the United States has considered the Panama Canal a crucial strategic asset. The emergence of the Tehuantepec Corridor might reduce the canal's strategic value, prompting a shift in U.S. foreign policy in the area. China has expressed strong interest in the Tehuantepec Corridor, viewing it as a chance to extend its economic reach in Latin America. Chinese firms are already pouring investments into infrastructure projects in the region. The Tehuantepec Corridor could pave the way for new partnerships between Mexico and other regional nations. It has the potential to boost economic integration and strengthen regional security. The development of the Tehuantepec Corridor is set against the backdrop of an intensifying rivalry between the United States and China. How this rivalry will unfold remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. The Tehuantepec Corridor will be a pivotal element in shaping the geopolitical landscape of the 21st century. Section 7. Beyond the Horizon. Innovation and sustainability in global trade. As the Panama Canal and the Tehuantepec Corridor vie for dominance in global trade, the shipping industry is experiencing a significant transformation. Innovation and sustainability are the key drivers of this evolution. The industry is actively seeking to minimize its environmental footprint. Vessels are becoming more fuel efficient and adopting cleaner technologies. Ports are also moving towards greater sustainability by reducing emissions and investing in renewable energy. The surge in e-commerce is reshaping the shipping landscape. Consumers now demand quicker and more reliable shipping, which is fueling the growth of logistics companies. These companies leverage technology to optimize routes and enhance efficiency. The future of global trade hinges on innovation and sustainability. Both the Panama Canal and the Tehuantepec Corridor must adapt to these evolving trends. They will need to integrate new technologies and prioritize environmental sustainability. Section 8. A New Era of Interoceanic Trade. The Panama Canal and the Tehuantepec Corridor epitomize humanity's relentless pursuit to unify the world through commerce. These two routes, divided by eras and locations, symbolize both the heritage and the future of interoceanic trade. The Panama Canal, a monument to human creativity and determination, remains crucial to global trade. Its future relevance and endurance will be shaped by its ability to meet new challenges, from climate change to shifting shipping trends. Conversely, the Tehuantepec Corridor embodies the bold vision of the 21st century. Its triumph depends on Mexico's capacity to harness technology, draw investment, and build new global alliances. As both routes aim to secure their place in the history of global trade, their legacies will be crafted not just in steel and concrete, but in the myriad connections they create, the economies they bolster, and the aspirations they ignite. The future of global trade, much like the oceans these routes navigate, is expansive, ever-evolving, and brimming with possibilities.